Everybody, let's take a look at a couple of markets that's set up today. One is, by the way, setting up right now. Euro. We'll see. Anyway, let's take a look at which ones. Let's start with crude. Which one was it? CL? All right, let's bring that up. So this market, it's ding-donging, in the downtrend, right? See, you can see it going down, and right here, that's the demand right there. You see it? I'll get rid of these extra indicators, but that's the demand that came in. That's the biggest in 26 waves and up waves, and biggest volume in 26 up waves. So that's what happens. This is demand that comes in, right? So that's the demand. It gave a crap pullback, and then it went up. So if you didn't catch it here, you have to catch the next pullback. Next pullback came right to my line. So it went right to that area, and then had a green bar reversal. That was the long entry to get this. So sometimes what happens is, you have a very shallow pullback, it's not even 50%. Why? Because it's around that 50 MA that they start buying. That's very important MA. See, same 50 MA, sell, near sell, now buy. Anyway, so the point here is that crude, this is demand in crude, and let's take a look at the ES. Let's see, it was too early in the morning. Now let's take a look at something else. Let's take a look at this other one that was setting up was copper. Copper was good. And I'll explain copper. So it's ding-donging back, down, and I'm watching this, right? And then right here, something happens. The volumes, they go positive. The volume line goes positive. So, before that, it's all negative, and the down waves are pretty big, the volume's pretty big. But here I start noticing that selling completely dries up. It completely dries up, and the volume line, the white line, it goes positive. And look what happened. There is your demand. This is the biggest demand, 49 up waves, and biggest volume in 49 up waves. And that's all. I think it's going to pull back. So we'll just wait until it pulls. We'll probably pull back around here. Now this is in an uptrend. It's no longer in a downtrend. All right. And when it cracks trends, this upper line, it serves as a potential resistance area. So I really like it when it breaks it, right? Because otherwise it's resistance, sells, resistance, area, resistance, and then crack. Look at the volume that came in later. Look at this. So volume line goes positive, and your big volume obviously is buying, right? Now, I'm going to keep my eye up on the euro. Euro had supply in the morning, right here. Actually, crude also had supply in the morning. But But anyway, this was supply in the morning. You know, this right here, cracked line, and biggest in 33 down waves, biggest volume in 23 down waves. That's really good. All right, biggest in 33, biggest in 23. Volume line goes negative. So sellers are dominating. That's what this means. So you want to, you want clear volume line go down with big red, or volume line, if it goes up, you need big blue. Otherwise, it's just, just tapping or testing, could be effort. You don't want to deal with that. Here, I can't really tell because after hours, it really, I'll have to just rely on price. So you're going to have to wait for this price, because right here, there's a possibility at this level. If it starts testing, there's going to be a big price move. So we'll see if it holds. But after hours is not a good time to analyze volumes. All right. Here, crack, biggest in 33, biggest in 23. Pull back 1. Here, clear supply. Done deal. All right. See how this yellow, exactly where it stopped, down it goes. So I want to see a reversal, crack the yellow line, bang, and with price movement, then it'll be in play. Let's see what else we got. Let's see anything else. There was, I think in the ES, let's take a look. Is it in the morning? This is confusing. See, you had all this supply, and you really don't know what the hell to do other than short. But then the volumes dry up and it starts going positive. So there's silent accumulation. It goes positive and it's holding. That means the up volume's actually bigger. Buying it up, it's broken down, so it's difficult to see, and then it rallies. So it's not really even really clear, right? Until it's too late, until the buying activity occurs here. So you just go to other markets that are more clear. Let's go back to crude. I showed this was the bull move, right? I think this was the bearish change right here. See, it was one of them. It was either this. I don't know, but one of them, I think, was this one. Yeah, it must have been this one. Cracked, biggest in 11. But again, this is, it's not really tradable. It's too early in the morning. Can't really tell, but this one is. And if you didn't get this pullback, you can get this one. Anyway, we're done. I'll just continue doing these reviews. You can pick up how to read the waves just by watching these videos. If you're a Wyckoff style trader, you'll pick up stuff from this that is very practical, and learn how to read all of this. All right, take care. Have a good day. Bye.